With Florence Villeminot. Hi there, Florence. We're going to start right here in France. Now, the right-wing paper Le Figaro, very critical of the socialist government's Responsibility Pact. Now, just tell us, what is that?
What is the Responsibility Pact? Well, whatever it is, Le Figaro says it's compromised. Now, this is what we've been hearing about so much since the beginning of the year, this Responsibility Pact. It's basically the government's pledge to cut labor costs for businesses that create jobs. And it's the main part of Hollande's social democrat turn that he's taken since the beginning of the year, this pro-business transformation. But Le Figaro says it's in trouble. Basically, it's being criticized by the left and by the right. So on the left, you have trade unions who say all this is actually too pro-business. Basically, this is the government giving too many presents to business owners. But on the right, they're saying this doesn't go far enough. And in fact, the leader of the MEDEF, that's the main business representatives organization, Pierre Gattaz, he's also voiced his opposition to this Responsibility Pact. He says he doesn't want to sign up for something that's basically going to tie businesses to the government, handcuff them to the government. And this has really pulled the rug out from underneath the feet of the government that was getting very excited about this pro-business turn. Now, Gattaz is on the front page of L'Opinion, which is the pro-business paper today. And you can read the title there. It says that Gattaz is firmly imposing his political line. And this article points out that he's very outspoken, but he's no politician. First and foremost, he's a business owner, and business owners are united behind them. And all this could really mean trouble for the government.
Okay, businesses do certainly have to pay quite a lot of social charges here in France, don't they? It's a massive issue that we do keep talking about. We'll move on to the left-leaning newspaper Libération. It's focusing on a dark chapter of French history that has resurfaced into the news.
That's right. Libération talks about the orphans of the Republic on its front page today. Now, this is the scandal of Réunion's stolen children. Basically, in the 1960s and the 1970s, hundreds of children were forcefully dispatched from the Indian Ocean territory back to France. And this was an official scheme, actually, to boost France's rural population. Now,
almost unbelievable, isn't it?
It's really incredible.
And so recently.
So recently, exactly. And why we're talking about it today is because yesterday, the lower house of parliament, the National Assembly, officially recognized the responsibility of the state in this scandal. It says that the state was really responsible in this forced exile of some 1,615 minors, and between 1962 and 1983, so not so long ago.
And carried on for a long time as well, obviously. Well, let's just move on to the international press now. Of course, a lot of focus on the unrest in Ukraine.
That's right. It's grabbing a lot of headline. Let's take a look at the front page of The Independent, which talks about East versus West, the battle for Kiev. And this photo of those protesters standing ready to fight police is on the front page of a lot of papers today. Now, the Wall Street Journal talks about how Ukraine is getting ugly in its editorial today and says that these riots are actually, they illustrate what can happen when the West fails to get involved. And I'll tell you more about it in the International Press Review.
Great. Thanks very much, Florence Villeminot, there with our preview of the newspaper review. Now, though, we're going to give you a reminder of our top international